Yeah, you want to die? Glenn looked at you and then laughed, looking at his other guy friends who were there in his support enjoying his bullying. Did you all hear her? She's going to kill us. This little squirrel is threatening me. Other boys laughed along with him, but not anymore when he directly kicked on his balls, making him bend down holding it. He picked your sports jacket from the floor, which dropped from his hands as he was not giving it to you earlier, and looked at him, whose face was now red, and you could guess how painful it is for him. You have no idea what this little squirrel can do. It was just a trailer. Dare to mess with me again, then I'll show you. You wore the jacket and left from there, leaving everyone in shock. What did I just see? His eyes never left the direction that you walked away. She's not the right girl to mess up with. Glenn looked at them in anger. Stop praising her, you freaking idiots. Take me to the medical room. They all helped him in standing up and walked towards the medical room, giving support. What took you so long to come? You jerked the dust from your hands and looked at her, scrunching your eyes. Nothing, was just taking my jacket back from that jerk. She shook her head. He's never going to change. She looked at you but then noticed that you were not paying attention to what she was saying. Instead, your attention was somewhere else, or you could say to someone. She followed the direction where you just get lost, and a teasing smile appeared on her face. So here Miss Kim Ryan becomes soft. He looked at her. Don't you think I deserve a man like him? He's so perfect, so cool and breathtakingly handsome. She chuckled and again looked at Jungkook, who was playing football with his classmates. He's a senior. Why don't you tell him how you feel about him? He looked at her, giving a weird look. Do you think I would be standing here, staring at him from distance if I have that courage to go near him and confess? Come on, you can do that. Do it before it gets too late. What do you mean by too late? You asked her, getting a little confused but also a bit nervous. I mean, what if he fell in love with some other girl? Even hearing about this did something inside you, and that feeling was heartbreaking. Why are you talking like that? Yeah, why are you getting upset? I'm just saying, just chill. Suddenly a football landed near you. You and Nancy quickly stepped back. Are they blind? She said in anger. You picked the ball, but before you threw it away, you noticed Jungkook coming in your direction. Your heart started to beat so fast that it feels like it will come out in your throat. He stopped near you. Are you guys okay? I'm so sorry it happened by mistake. Nancy looked at you because she knew you must have gotten froze. Jungkook looked at you. Again, I'm so sorry. Can I get the ball? Nancy nudged your elbow, bringing you back in reality. You swallowed and looked at him. Football, he said, pointing at the football in your hands. Oh, sure. He smiled at you and took the ball from your hands. Thank you, and good luck for the marathon. You nodded. Your PE teacher was about to hold a mini marathon for your class. He smiled and waved at you before running towards his classmates. You put your hand over your chest, feeling your racing heartbeat. He doesn't look real. How soft and gentle he is. So good. Nancy looked at you. Yes, but if you're done, then can we also join our class? Everyone is waiting. You looked at her, pouted, and ran towards your classmates who were waiting for you too. You and Jungkook knew each other from so long because of your families, but you guys doesn't have that much good connection like your parents. You just know each other and talk here and there, that's it. You have a huge crush on him, like literally he's your dream boy, but you're not sure about his feelings and that's why you're afraid to confess to him. Ah, my legs. I'm feeling like I will collapse here. All the students were in the same position, especially girls after running 3 miles. You were going towards your seat when a hand blocked your way. You slowly lift up your eyes and looked at the guy who is head over heels on you. I will let you go, but on one condition. You poked your inner cheek. You have to go on a date with me. He jerked his hand, making him stumble and walk towards your seat. He looked back and came near you. It's yes or no. You looked at him annoyingly. Don't you have anything good to do? I'm already doing well, and the only thing I'm dying to experience is a date with you. What do you say? He said, looking at you while you rolled your eyes. Keep dreaming. You turned your face to the other side and a chuckle left from your mouth when your eyes fell on Glenn. He was glaring at you. You winked at him as he scoffed. Then he chuckled again and slept, placing your head against the desk. Ignored me, but one day I'll definitely take you on a date with me. He turned and stepped back when saw Nancy. She smiled at him and pushed him aside. Let's see if that day can come or not. Sooner than you can imagine. She sat on her seat and laughed. I'll pray, she said, teasing him because she knows that Felix likes you. Jungkook was going home when his eyes fell on you who was standing near the bus stop. He turned his bike and stopped near you. Your heart skipped a beat and you were a little surprised to see him when he took off his helmet. What are you doing here at this time? You pressed your lips together. I missed my bus so I'm waiting for another one. Oh, then he looked around. Looks like it will take some time to come. Let's go, I'll drop you to your house. You thought you just imagined that. What? He looked at you. I'll drop you at your house. He repeated and extended his helmet towards you. Thousands of butterflies catch fire in your stomach. You were so happy and feeling shy too. You took the helmet from his hands. You were a little clueless about how to wear it properly, and seeing you struggling, Jungkook couldn't help himself but to chuckle. He found you cute. You have to wear it like this, he said, fixing the helmet securely, then smiled at you. You swallowed and your cheeks were pink as you were blushing and don't know where to hide your face. Okay then, sit on the bike now. You nodded and walked behind him before climbing on the bike. You lost your balance so you grabbed his shirt but then immediately left. Are you ready? Yes. He started the engine and drove off. You finally reached your house and gave him his helmet back. Why don't you come inside and say hi to mom? She will be happy to see you. It's okay, I'll come some other day. It won't take long. Dad is home too. When you insist on Jungkook decided to go with you. Okay, you smiled. You both came inside and was surprised to see both of your parents there. You both looked at each other and then at your parents. Ryan and Jungkook, wow, what a surprise to see you guys together. You walked few steps before greeting them politely. Annyeonghaseyo, uncle and aunt. They both smiled and blessed you while Jungkook also greeted your parents. They all were so happy to see you together. Why are you just standing? Come sit with us. Ryan, come here, darling. You smiled and walked near before sitting beside her while Jungkook also took a seat. What a great coincidence. We were talking about you guys and see, you both came together. You guys have a long life. You chuckled softly. Mr. John looked at your father with a smile. Ryan, always like a daughter to me, and me and my Mrs. would be so happy to make her the daughter-in-law of our family. You and Jungkook both looked at him with the same expressions. You guys have no idea what they were talking about. I would be happy to see my daughter in good hands. We just want her in-laws family to treat her like us, and who can be better than you guys? Can I ask you what you guys are talking about? He seems uneasy. Both of your mothers smiled at each other. I think we made the kids confused. Let's tell them about this too. Mrs. John nodded. We are talking about you and Ryan's marriage. Jungkook's face dropped. You somewhere felt so happy, but after seeing Jungkook's expressions, a fear of denial was there inside you. Marriage? Your parents thought he's happy. In fact, they both want to convert this friendship into a lifelong relationship. They also think that you and Jungkook know each other and are close. We have decided to get you guys married after graduation. We are so excited, and also you guys also will come closer. We'll get you engaged this new year. What do you say? Your eyes and attention was only on Jungkook. You want to see how he reacts or what he would say, but not a single word came out from his mouth. But his expressions were clearly saying a lot that you were unable to understand. You just smiled when Mrs. John looked at you. Jungkook is kind of a very calm and respectful guy. He never go against the decision of his parents, but for the first time, he was not happy. But right at this moment, he decided not to say anything. Great! We'll make it a grand engagement, inviting all the business personalities that we have worked with and other people. Ryan, do you like Jungkook? She asked while holding your hand. You looked at Jungkook. Expressions can't be hidden, and you do like him a lot. You slowly nodded as Mrs. John hugged you. You tried to smile, but deep down you have realized that you shouldn't have said that. My uncle has opened a brand new cafe and they have an amazing coffee and other things that you like. What do you say, Birdie? You went to your seat without saying anything. He noticed some changes in your behavior today. Why you always keep getting yourself insulted from her? Love is blind. You will never understand that. He walked to your seat as you were sitting, boring your head in between your arms. Nancy also noticed. Ryan, are you okay? He got concerned. Ryan, is everything alright? What happened to you? Please leave me alone for some time. I'm okay. You sound like you were crying. They both looked at each other. Ryan, are you crying? Yeah, look at me. You didn't lift up your face. Ryan, look here. Felix stopped her. Let's not disturb her. She swallowed and looked at you worried. Felix was also curious to know what's the matter. He was so worried. Last night after Jungkook and his parents left. Several hours later when you came in your room, your happiness was on cloud 9. It seems like a dream to you. Getting the perfect guy of your dreams whom you love with your whole heart doesn't seem less than a dream. Your smile was not leaving your face. You got a text and you checked it only to see it was from Jungkook. Your heart started beating faster than usual. You put your hand on your chest trying to calm your heartbeat and opened the text. He asks you to meet him if you have time and he'll come to pick you up from your house. You were nervous and curious to know what he wants to talk about. You replied back and told him to come. You put your phone against your chest. My God, I'll get a heart attack if things remain like this. Calm down, Ryan. Why do you wanna meet suddenly? He slowly looked at you and his expression said a lot to you. Now you started to get nervous. I want to apologize first. You got a little bit confused. Why apologizing? He swallowed before looking towards the river. It was hard for him to speak what he's going to say. You already know what our parents has decided, right? They are good friends from so long and it's a very good thing. And because of that, we also know each other. He slowly turned his face towards you. But Ryan, I don't think it's right. What's not right? Us knowing each other, or I only see you as a friend. I never felt anything for you. In fact, I never thought of it. Your heart clenched. You felt a sharp pain as if someone has stabbed you. I'm so sorry. I already like someone else and we are in love. I already told my parents and I want to clear it to you by myself. I don't want to give you any false hope and ruin your life. You deserve better. Someone who loves you and that someone is not me. I can't betray the girl I love and also will never ruin your life by simply saying yes to this marriage. Sorry if I hurt you, Ryan, but it's for the good, for both of our good. I hope you understand what I mean. You nodded and looked down, trying to fight with your tears, but failed. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry, Ryan. You shook your head. You've done nothing to be sorry for. This moment was really heartbreaking but also necessary because there is no meaning of a one-side love. You just love a person and get hurt again and again if doesn't get the same love back. Jungkook decided not to give you false hope and remain honest while you felt heartbroken because you have feelings for him. That night you cried the whole time in your room. You even told your parents and they were sad too. You were going back home after the classes. Still Jungkook's words were playing in your mind. He was right and honest, but only you can understand that pain of getting rejected by the guy you always admired. Your face slowed down when you saw Jungkook. He was with a girl, maybe the same girl he told you he's in love with. She's so lucky to have such a loyal guy in her life who loves her. That's what you thought, and it was breaking your heart into pieces to see them. You still didn't get over from him. Their hands were interlocked with each other and they were looking so happy together. A tear escaped from your eyes. Your heart dropped when you noticed that she kissed him. They both kissed each other. Caught you in 4K. You flinched and quickly wiped your tears when you heard Felix's voice. He came in front of you, blocking the way as he already noticed where you were looking and he doesn't want you to get more sad. So this birdie, who acts like a boss lady in front of all of us, cries like this in the middle of the road, huh? That's interesting. What are you doing here? You know I refuse to give up on something I badly want, and that's why when I saw you I thought why not to try it one more time. Will you go on a date with me? You rolled your eyes, get lost. You walked ahead while he followed. People are right, true lovers never get what they deserve. You stopped and looked at him. He smiled at you.